fight! We 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 fight!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is JJWA here with my broadcast partner,
Jack McMillan.
and we're here on this Christmas night edition, and we're gonna bring you some great matches to end 2013 with a bang. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and Happy Kwanzaa, Jack.
Thanks, Shoni. You can give me my gift after the show.
Well,
JJWA officials, I warned you that if you didn't meet my demands and give me an automatic entry into the King of the Mountain tournament, I would release the footage from your precious Hardcore Halloween 2 DVD free to the public on YouTube. Since the threat of you losing millions of dollars in DVD sales doesn't seem to work, I'll have to use other tactics. But mark my words, I will be in the King of the Mountain Championship tournament, and there is nothing you can do to stop me. And as I promised, I am releasing the Hardcore Halloween DVD right now.
And now, Bronco Lubitsch Industries and the JJWA present Hardcore Halloween.
ladies and gentlemen, this is JJWA along with my broadcast partner,
Jack McMillan.
We're here live at the J Zone in Hawthorne, California to bring you Hardcore Halloween 2! Woo!
Sony, you're hurting my ears, but this whole crowd's hurting my ears too, because this is the biggest event in JJWA history.
We're jam-packed to the rafters, and I think we shouldn't waste any time. Let's get to the action.
While recovering from the attack he suffered at the Hardcore Halloween pay-per-view, JJWA General Manager Armando Estrada devised a tournament to crown new JJWA champions. The winners of each championship match would receive a gold title belt that would be their ticket to compete for JJWA championships at the King of the Mountain pay-per-view.
And what a way to kick off this Hardcore Halloween pay-per-view with another matchup in the Armando Estrada Gold Belt Brawl Tournament.
We've already got two qualifiers, Randy Orton and MVP.
And the two competitors in this next match will both compete for what Armando has labeled a fake championship belt, which will in turn be their ticket to compete at the King of the Mountain pay-per-view for JJWA Gold.
We've got the best competitors from around the world to come to this tournament.
We've been getting resumes, videos, tweets, Facebook posts, you name it, we've got it. Everybody who's anybody is vying to get into this tournament. But right now, we're going to see who's going to ref this match.
The Refereeter 5000 uses a series of highly advanced mathematical computations to determine the best guest referee for each match based on size, strength, experience, intelligence, and 35,000 other factors. The Refereeter 5000 is the most advanced pro wrestling stop-motion referee selector ever created.
The referee for the next match is
Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Superfly.
And it's Jimmy Superfly Snuka, one of the legendary competitors in the history of pro wrestling.
Ooh, yeah.
Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, comes to JJWA with his high-flying sunglasses, looking all stylish and profiling.
His high-flying sunglasses. His high-flying sunglasses.
Keep away from the sun.
AJ Styles. Once his contract was up with TNA, he came right to the JJWA.
He must not like Dixie Carter because he came here.
These two competitors, they wasted no time. They're going right after it.
AJ looking for a backbreaker.
A backbreaker? He just reversed the armbar. Come on, let's go.
No,
AJ,
he's going back for the iron breaker.
these two mat technicians. AJ rolls through. Oh, hits him with the drop kick.
Look what he's going for. He's going for a suicide dive.
Oh, and he hits it. AJ Styles is in top form. Let's take a look at the replay. AJ with the drop kick sends Jay Lethal to the floor.
And then a suicide dive for the win.
He didn't win. This match is still going on. He
It's
rolls
just the same.
He rolls him back into the ring. AJ up top. Oh!
He tried to pull Eddie Guerrero, but he couldn't pull it off.
Jay Lethal hit the top rope. Now he's going for the pin. Oh, nope. He's going to take more than that to take out AJ Styles. Cartwheel and the kick to the face. Jay Lethal showing off a bit.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, AJ rolls him up. Looking for the pin.
No, he can't win by that.
Jay Lethal. Oh, look at Texas Cloverleaf.
That's not a Texas Cloverleaf. That's a sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, Texas Cloverleaf.
Execution.
Okay. Oh, well, it didn't matter because Jay Lethal rolled right through. He tries to go for the quick pin. This action's fast and furious. AJ goes up over the top. Sends Jay Lethal into the corner.
Oh, AJ's going up top. Oh, that combination.
And that might be it. Jay Lethal, he's looking for the pin. Oh, AJ kicks out. 2.5. 8. What's he? Oh, I think he's going to try to channel the Macho Man. He's going to the top rope.
Machismo.
Looking for the big elbow. Oh, crash and burn.
Just like Ricky the Dragon Steamboat did to Macho Man.
Oh,
Pele.
oh,
He's in something.
AJ. Jay Lethal's out on his feet. Styles flash. Oh, and that might be it.
He's seeing sparkly stars.
He's got him. AJ Styles.
I think some of those sparkles got in Jay Lethal's eyes from his jacket.
Jay Lethal, he was in pretty good control of the match until he missed with the big elbow, and that just threw things off. He was dazed and confused. AJ,
He wasn't wearing his high-flying sunglasses.
well, AJ ducked under, hit the Pele, dazed Jay Lethal, and that led him straight into the Styles Flash. And AJ rolled him up for the 1, 2, 3, and will be moving on in the gold belt brawl.
AJ celebrating.
AJ Styles is moving on in the gold belt brawl, and we'll find out later who he will take on. But for now, Jay Lethal, you can just see the disappointment on it. Wait a minute.
He doesn't look too happy.
I don't know, but this has got to be the greatest moment of Jay Lethal's life to meet his hero, the Macho Man.
Macho Man doesn't look happy.
Oh! And now, Macho Man just attacking Jay Lethal, this unprovoked assault.
Macho Man doesn't seem to be happy that Jay Lethal lost.
I don't know, but now he's going up to the top rope, and it looks like he's going to hit his signature. Oh, his signature elbow. The Macho Man showing Jay Lethal how it's done.
Now Jay Lethal needs to take notes on how to do an elbow drop.
The whole arena is still buzzing about that appearance by Randy Macho Man Savage, but it doesn't change the fact that AJ Styles is now the third entrant into the King of the Mountain tournament.
The first competitor that won was Randy Orton.
He defeated Daniel Bryan, and then MVP, he defeated the Mysterious Crusader in his matchup. And so now, MVP Randy Orton and AJ Styles.
As you all know, there's this little thing called the Armando Estrada Gold Belt Brawl. Well, I was in this tournament, but I was wrongfully taken out of this tournament because some dumb referee forgot to look at Randy Orton giving me the low blow. Now, if you haven't seen this footage, then let's take a look at it.
Ooh, double axe handle from Daniel Bryan. Randy Orton.
How amazing is this guy? Look
Ooh! The slingshot off the bottom rope, and that might be it for Randy Orton. Evan Bourne making a count.
What?
Randy Orton kicks out. I think Daniel Bryan thinks it was a slow count. He's arguing with Evan Bourne.
Oh my God!
Randy Orton with a blatant low blow. Let's take a look. Argument, Bryan is complaining about the count. Randy Orton is just playing yam-bag Yahtzee to quote Taz.
Oh man.
And look at Daniel Bryan. Oh! Now Randy Orton hits him with the clothesline and is in serious control.
Oh man.
European uppercut.
Oh.
Setting Daniel Bryan up for the DDT.
No. Damn, I get out of it. No.
Oh! That might be
No,
it.
no, it's too good for that. So now you see that it wasn't my fault that I lost. It was Evan Bourne's fault because he can't see obvious things like a low blow to my groin. So now, I would like to ask Evan Bourne to come out here right now and face me like a man. I demand an explanation, and I'm not leaving the show until I get one.
Wah, wah, wah. All I hear is the golden boy, Daniel
Look.
Bryan, complaining and making excuses
It wasn't my
for
fault.
why you didn't get the job
It's
done.
not my fault, it's yours.
You didn't get the job done. I would have beaten Randy Orton 2-3 minutes.
No. Look at the picture.
Yeah, you and your picture.
I have a picture of the low blow.
Oh, you and your pictures.
It's right in front of you.
Your video evidence, your pictures. Come on. Stop making excuses. Take responsibility.
No, don't you see? Exactly. Look, your eyes are looking right at him.
No, I'm looking at you, wondering why you got yet another title opportunity, and I'm in this oversized referee shirt, okay? So if you want to settle this, you think you can handle it, let's get a referee out here.
You got RKO'd by Randy Orton.
That's in the past. I'm talking about the future. Right now, let's get a referee out here, and we can settle this in the ring.
No!
Yes!
The referee for the next match is The Miz.
The Miz? Who invited The Miz?
Well, it looks like Evan Bourne invited him because we've got an impromptu match right here, and there's the bell. And now these two guys who clearly have issues are going to settle it in the ring.
Wow, Evan Bourne's trying to get the quick pin because he's so scared of Daniel Bryan.
Look at these reversals. These two guys, these are two of the top guys despite their differences. I love watching these guys. Pure professional wrestlers. Whoa.
It looks like that shirt doesn't fit The Miz too well.
I don't know, but that boot sure fit the back of Evan Bourne's head. Daniel Bryan. He's trying to prove something, that he got ripped off, and he's got a beef to settle with Evan Bourne. But Evan Bourne, hey.
Daniel Bryan doesn't need to prove anything. He's a two-time.
Oh, look at that.
He's a two-time WWE champion, and Evan Bourne hasn't won anything.
Evan Bourne misses with the clothesline. Daniel Bryan hits him with the clothesline, and that might be it. Evan Bourne.
Look, Daniel Bryan's flying.
Oh, but he catches a boot to the face. Look at that. Miz coming in for the count. Wait a minute.
Wait, what's this? Oh my gosh.
John Cena.
What's John Cena doing here?
He just knocked the Miz out, and there goes. Oh.
That's the chain game.
Attitude adjustment.
Oh my gosh. No. Wait, what's up? Oh my gosh, he's hung him. He's hung him.
Evan Bourne needs to
No, Daniel Bryan, run.
Now he's set aside by Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
Fires him into the corner. Oh, kick to the gut. John Cena. What?
Oh, driver. That guy broke his neck.
Sit down, pile driver. What is going on? Daniel Bryan, he went off the top rope. Evan Bourne lifted his foot. And looked like he might have a quick count, but then all of a sudden John Cena pulls the Miz out, knocks him cold, goes after Evan Bourne for no reason whatsoever, gives him an attitude adjustment, and then, kids, close your eyes. This is just heinous. This should not happen. But Evan Bourne...
What happened to PG era Cena?
I don't know, but John Cena clearly... Then he goes after Daniel Bryan, tosses him into the corner, kicks him in the gut, and then hits him with a sit-down pile driver.
His hat, it's turned. His hat's turned.
Now I can finally be myself. John Cena chain gang, no one else. Can you see me now? The PG era's over.
Wow, Jack, this pay-per-view is everything Armando promised and more.
John, I can't believe John Cena just did that.
That was pretty amazing. We had Daniel Bryan call out Evan Bourne, and then chaos ensued. We had the return of Randy Macho Man Savage.
Which was awesome.
Exactly. And now we're going to send things back to our JJWA correspondent, Egon Spengler, who's going to take a look at tonight's dead-end, steel cage, barbed wire death match.
Thank you, Shoney and Jack. Tonight's Hardcore Halloween pay-per-view event is going to be capped off by one of the most bizarre main events we've seen here in the professional wrestling world. The match, which is being called the Dead End Steel Cage Death Match, is being contested inside the normal ring but then there is this octagonal structure intertwined with barbed wire, and there's some remote control elements and steel and iron and weapons inside the structure. And we've got Harley Quinn here to really explain how she came up with this. Harley?
So you want to know about tonight's hardcore Halloween dead-end steel cage deathmatch, huh? You want to know all the details. Well, you'll find out soon enough. But the thing you need to know first is that the Undertaker's been running around here for 20 years thinking he's the biggest, baddest, meanest thing to ever step inside the ring. Well, me and my man Abyss are here to tell you that's not the case. So, I had to go and find a way to get rid of this irritant, this nuisance, this threat to the dominance that me and Abyss are gonna have. So, I talked to a former employer, hi Mr. J, and we came up with the steel cage dead-end death match. And my former employer was going to use it for one of his, let's say, adversaries, but that didn't happen. So we're going to use it to deal with the Undertaker. We've got barbed wire, we've got weapons, and we've got a special door that can only be opened and closed by the referee, and that will ensure that the Undertaker can't escape, and we will deal with him. And it's just such a beautiful, beautiful sight, and I'll be happy to put it to use for such a good cause is taking care of the Undertaker. He wants to be the dead man. Well, that might actually be a lot more true, Monica, than he ever thought. Come later tonight. Believe me, it's gonna be no picnic for the dead man. I've got things to do, and I will see you later. Good night.
And on that peculiar note, I'll send it back to you. Jack? Shoney?
Thanks, Egon, for that report. And all I've got to say, Jack, is I am glad we will be up here in the safe confines of this announcer's booth and nowhere near that diabolical, terrifying structure with those two monsters. Jeez.
That sure is terrifying, but let's lighten the mood with a word from our sponsors from Bronco Lubitsch Industries.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here to represent Bronco Lubitsch Industries and the greatest assortment of wrestling stop-motion animation items that you can find anywhere in the world. Hey, are you tired of cheap plastic cables when you want to animate your matches?
Then get a real wooden table.
Custom made by the fine folks at Bronco Lubitsch Industries. Are you tired of cheap plastic ladders when you want to animate your steel cage, ladder, money in the bank matches?
Then get a real man's ladder with the orange Bronco Lubitsch specially custom made ladder.
Size matters when you're talking about ladders. Hey, do you need a guest referee shirt? We've got those. Rock bottom prices. Hey, speaking of shirts,
edition Great Muda and the Keela Koloff shirts.
Look at that, the Great Muda. It looks like some mist is about to fly out of his mouth right now.
We've got the Russian Nightmare. How you say, Nikita Koloff?
That can be yours, all yours, just for you. Bronco Lubitsch Industries, we've got everything you need. And right now, tonight, if you go to this address right at the bottom of the screen, you can get a special edition. Oh yeah, you know you want it, you know you love it, you know you gotta have it. But hey, Let's say you want to take your wrestling stop motion animations to the next level. Then you need some real hardcore accessories. For example, you might need a casket. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? You're gonna go to the mortuary? You're gonna go to the cemetery? You're gonna dig one up? No. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Bronco Lubitsch Industries and you're gonna get this.
You're gonna get the fine velvet inside coloring of the casket itself. We made it ourselves.
Look at that. Look at that fine grain wood. That plush, lovely velvet. Where are you gonna get that? Only here. Only at Bronco Lubitsch Industries. But let's say you've got somebody you really need to take care of. Let's say there's a faction that's causing trouble in your federation. You might need this. You might need to go all Stinger on them. You might need your very own Stinger Scorpion Icon baseball badge. Oh yeah, that's true. But what happens if you're some kind of crazy mixed up monster from parts unknown? You might need something more than a bat. You might
Need the limited edition long chain of death. Look at the sting. It can destroy anyone in its sight. Bully Ray would be proud of you.
Oh yeah, I think Abyss is dialing up right now. I think he needs a new chain. Maybe John Cena. John Cena and Abyss get a 2-for-1 deal, but you might need something else. Let's say you got your bat, you got your chain, you got your ladder, you got your casket, but where are you gonna have all this mayhem? You might need a steel cage. And at Bronco Lubitsch Industries, we've got everything. What you need made right here, fabricated in Hawthorne, California. You grind their head against it, you bust them open, nobody's getting in or out. Bronco Lubitsch Industries. We've got all your wrestling accessories and wrestling needs.
And we also have steel chairs for the win.
Armando sure could have used some of those weapons and tools from Bronco Lubitsch Industries last year when he was assaulted backstage at Hardcore Halloween 1. Let's take a look at what happened. Oh wow, Sting truly is one of the all-time greats.
Wait! We have some news backstage that trouble's going on. Let's take a look.
Oh no! Armando's been busted open.
Help!
And
Someone help,
Tony
please.
Atlas is back there
Help.
with him, but look, it's
Bleed
just a
bad.
chaotic scene.
Ooh, I hate that scene. It's so gruesome.
It is, but right now we're looking live backstage and you can see that Armando's detective Kimbo Slice is keeping an eye on things to make sure something similar doesn't happen this year. What's going on? Oh yeah, to the left. That's where a lot of our electrical and computer equipment is kept.
Who's that guy with the bad haircut?
I don't know who that is. I don't know what those guys are doing, but that looks like Desmond Wolf. But,
He don't work here.
Okay, well, let's send it back to the referee to see who's gonna call the action for this next matchup.
The referee for the next match is Santino Marella.
It's Santino Marella. He's quite the clown and the comedian, but he's gonna have to be all business in this tag team gold belt brawl matchup.
Flashpoint. There's Flash on the left and Zoom on the right.
These guys have been making a lot of noise on the independent circuit. We'll see what they've got tonight. Team consisting of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and El Dorado.
Woo! That's fire. This is going to be the first tag team match in the Gold Belt Brawl.
It should be interesting because these are two teams that we really don't know much about, although Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is one of the all-time greats, so this should be a good matchup, and here we go. El Dorado tie up in the center of the ring. Whoa! Flash reversing.
Looks like El Dorado. Oh, he did a cartwheel sort of thing.
Whoop! Arm drag. Fires Flash in. Trips him up.
He tags in.
The mark of a good tag team. Quick tag. The Dragon's in there with Flash. Makes another blind
Double
tag.
team. This isn't legal.
It is legal. El Dorado made a blind tag. He's the legal man. Oh!
That was illegal.
Zoom comes in to try to save his partner and gets a knee to the face for his trouble. A shining wizard type move.
Oh, he used his knee.
Another quick tag. The Dragon's back in.
Headlock.
They're isolating a man in their corner. They're making quick tags. Flash breaks out. Oh, classic chops from the Dragon. El Dorado with the knee to the back. Another quick tag.
Oh, watch this. Oh, he flips Ricky out.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, a flying bulldog!
Oh!
Baseball slide to the Dragon. He's trying to make the tag. Here comes Zoom. Zoom on El Dorado. Inverted atomic drop. Whoa! To the outside.
Oh my gosh!
That's impressive. Oh!
I've only seen that one other time.
He went for the pin. Let's take a look. This action's been so fast. Flash was fired to the corner. Steamboat gets tossed out.
Oh, Whisper in the wind type of move.
Yeah, into a bulldog, a flying bulldog, but Zoom, wow, with just the quick maneuvers, flying back into the ring, goes for the quick pin. He doesn't get it. We're back live.
Oh, he tags him in. They throw him into the corner. Oh, he kicks him. Oh, Enziguri. Oh.
Super kick. Now they're going for the double team. Drops him down. Flash with the knee to El Dorado. They might have the pin here.
Oh, Ricky comes and saves him.
Santino telling Ricky he has to go back to his corner.
Oh, what's going on?
Flash. He's in the wrong part of town. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with a blind tag. Comes in
the
off the top rope.
Oh, you know what he's looking for. Oh, wait. Oh, he reverses.
And this is what the clothesline.
Spear.
Oh, and the Dragon kicks out. Another quick tag. Zoom off the top with the frog splash.
Oh, El Dorado comes and saves his partner. Whoa! A mic check to the corner.
The Dragon going for the suplex. Wait. Whoa, drops him down.
Oh my God.
That's impressive. That could be it. That should be. Oh! Flash flies in to save his partner again. Steamboat tosses Flash out to the side.
Steamboat! He just took the steel to his face.
Oh! The super kick to El Dorado.
What's this? Oh!
Rolls through. Flash.
450!
Oh!
Moonsault! Pin!
1, 2, 3.
3!
And that's it.
Oh, it looks like Flashpoint is our new tag team champions.
No, they just qualified to be in the King of the Mountain tournament.
Oh.
Flash came in with the super kick after Steamboat missed. He rolls through.
Zoom does the 450.
Flash hits the moonsault, and then Zoom rolls up, covers El Dorado for the 3 count. Steamboat couldn't make it in. That is an incredible and impressive match and an impressive victory for Flashpoint.
They should be proud of themselves. That was an excellent match.
Now we're gonna send things back to Egon Spengler, who's got some breaking news for us.
Thank you, Shoni. Yes, we do have some breaking news. JJWA headquarters has received some disturbing video footage supplied to us from the security camera in Armando Estrada's private editing suite. And as you can see, this still picture from the video, Sting has made a reappearance. We haven't seen him since last year's Hardcore Halloween, when he was taken out by Abyss and the Undertaker. Let's take a look at this disturbing video footage. Again, if you have children, please escort them from the room.
Hey, this is Armando Alejandro Estrada. You don't tell me that I have to wait. I'm not waiting for anything. We need this Hardcore Halloween pay-per-view. We need it edited, and we need it in the hands of our cable and satellite providers immediately. You are costing me time. You are costing me money. And if I have to call you back one more time, I'm going to have to come down there, and it's going to get very, very ugly for you. That is a guarantee. I can assure. Hey, what? Turn the light. What's going on? Hey!
Armando, you're not gonna push me around like you always do, and what they did to me in WCW and TNA. You're gonna put me in the match tonight with Undertaker and Abyss because I am the icon, and no one can push around the icon. So if you don't do that, bad things are going to happen to you. With Undertaker, you are going to pay for what you've done to me.
No.
And now we will hear from Armando Estrada about what he plans to do in response to the threat from the icon Sting.
Listen here, Mr. Egon. Clearly, that Sting is a maniac. But the Undertaker and Abyss are also maniacs. So if he wants to get into the ring, into the cage with those other nuts, then go ahead. He's got my blessing. They can all destroy each other in the dead-end cage match. And it will be spectacular.
I have a question myself, Mr. Egon, if you wouldn't mind me posing it to the general manager, but I want to know what's going on behind the scenes, backstage. Desmond Wolfe and that nerd are back there plotting something. I don't want a wall to fall on me before my big match, kind of like what happened to you last year. Your goon, Kimbo, clearly has his back turned while things are happening right under his nose or right behind his bald, shiny head. And I'm not going to be a victim here. I've got a big match and a score to settle, okay? So if you can't take control of your arena, then maybe we should find a new general manager. I heard Vicky Guerrero might be available.
Listen here, Mr. Edge. I will not have the scurrilous rumors and accusations hurled in my direction. I was simply backstage trying to ascertain that this was indeed a safe work environment, so as not to have any accidents such as the one that befell our great general manager, Mr. Armando Estrada. That is all. That is all you need to know.
Listen here. I could care less what's going on, but I will have this match clean, and there will be nobody at ringside. That includes the royal family or you, Mr. Finley. I've got to go.
Hey, Finley, I've got this. Let's go. And on that note, send it back to you, Shoney, Jack.
Thanks, Egon. Wow, Jack, that's a lot going on backstage.
That's like a dysfunctional family.
There's that, and what do you think about that, about Sting? He looked out of his mind.
He looked quite handsome to me.
Wow. Well, in our next matchup, we're going to have a return of Matt the Blueprint Morgan, who he's had some troubles here in the JJWA, namely with one Mr. Kurt Angle. Let's take a look. You see here that suplex is brainbuster or something. Then Angle refuses to count.
Now they're arguing, they argue again.
And that gives the Savvy Del Rio just enough time to get up. Oh, and that devastating kick to the back of the head.
And 1, and 2, and 3.
And that's it. Let's go backstage. We've got Tony Atlas. He's caught up with Kurt Angle.
Now here's my guess at this time. Kurt Angle. Now Kurt, why didn't you count the pin? I mean, did you have something in your eyes?
Listen here, Tony. I'm Kurt freaking Angle, professional wrestling's only Olympic gold medalist. You know what that means? I'll tell you. That means I have a responsibility to uphold the highest levels of intelligence, intensity, and integrity to show all the guys in the back what it takes to be the freaking best. What I saw from Matt Morgan was a total disgrace. First he kicks Alberto Del Rio's head into the steel steps and follows that up with one of the worst excuses for a suplex or a pathetic brain buster I've ever seen. No way I was going to count 3 and reward that type of sloppy unprofessionalism.
So why did you give him an angle slam?
Like any good role model, I had to teach Matt Morgan the proper technique to pulling off a finishing maneuver. And if he needs another lesson, he knows where to find me. Oh, it's true. Where is Angle?
He went that way.
Wait, there's something going on in the ring.
Is this thing on? Hey, enough of this nonsense. Kurt Angle, I want you out here right now. You cost me a match and claimed you were teaching me a lesson. Kurt, I'm out of patience. Get out here right now and
Listen here, Morgan. This is lesson number 2, okay? Keep your head on a swivel at all times. Lesson 3 to be coming shortly. Thank you and good night.
Wow, Matt Morgan sure has had a rough time here in the JJWA.
I wonder what the next lesson will be from Kurt Angle.
I don't know, but at 7 feet tall, almost 300 pounds, the Blueprint is primed and ready to make his mark in the Armando Estrada Gold Belt Brawl. And so we'll find out who his opponent will be next, but let's find out first who the referee's gonna be.
The referee for the next match is Texas Tornado Kerry Von Erich.
Blueprint, Matt Morgan. He looks like he's in the best shape of his life and ready to go. Kensai, he's been in Japan training with the legendary Great Muta. Muta has sent his son to accompany Kensai to the ring, and I can only imagine the things that these two men have brought back. And Matt Morgan had better be prepared, and look, they're off to a quick start. They hook up in the middle of the ring.
Oh man.
Morgan's off the ropes, he can't move Kensai.
Kensai looks intimidating.
Oh, carbon footprint and a clothesline. This could be over early. Kensai kicks out.
Oh, Tensai's getting thrown in the corner. His clothesline. Elbows.
Oh, Kensai, that's not a place you want to be.
Oh, he throws him into the corner.
Headbutts
him. Headbutts. He's like the junkyard dog.
Wow, the advantage of having such a huge cranium. Now Kensai, gut wrench suplex, goes for the pin.
Oh, he only gets a 2 count.
For two large men, these guys are very agile.
Oh, he trips.
No, he tried to drop a knee and he missed. And now Kaiji is... Oh! He protected Kensai, and now Morgan wants to have some words with him. Kensai's got Von Erich distracted.
Kaiji just blew some mist like his father.
Oh, wow! And Matt Morgan's been blinded, and now he's been pinned.
He looks like the Hulk.
And that's it. Let's take a look at this replay. Kensai goes off the ropes and tries to drop the knee. Morgan rolls out of the way, and when he goes for the carbon footprint, Kaiji pulls Kensai out of the way. Morgan flips Kensai and then goes to have words with Kaiji. And look at Kensai distract Terry Von Erich. And then Kaiji, with the green mist right to Morgan's face.
It seems like all the bad stuff happens to Matt Morgan.
Perhaps, but this is definitely one he'll remember. And Lord Kensai moves on in controversial fashion in the Armando Estrada Gold Belt Brawl, along with Randy Orton the Viper and MVP, and earlier AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. He also made the cut. So far, we have an outstanding field of competitors, but there are other concerns right now.
He just got robbed of the title.
Well, he got robbed of an opportunity to participate in the King of the Mountain tournament, but more important right now is his vision and his health. And we've got a ringside physician in there checking on him right now, and we can only hope and pray that Matt Morgan will be okay after that sinister attack.
Okay, Doc, that's enough. He's had enough. He's fine. Beat it, Doc. I'm only gonna warn you once. Jesus, Morgan, come on, man. Are you freaking kidding me? Have you ever watched professional wrestling before, man? How can you not know that the Asian guy with the weird paint on his face is gonna blow mist in your face? Of course he's gonna do that, and you just took it. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. My uncle sees something in you, but I have no idea what that is. But I'm telling you, Morgan, you better step your game up right now, 'cause you're a freaking embarrassment. Oh, it's true.
It's true.
This is an ECW? What's he doing? Now he's got a chair face off.
He is high in the sky.
Oh!
Pardon me, gentlemen. Please cease these hostilities, as this is no way for two proper British gents to behave. My name is Desmond Wolfe. Now hear me out. The JJWA is in its formative stages, which means that there's a unique opportunity, an opportunity most of us have not previously received, an opportunity to make our mark and take control of this organization straight away. I'm looking for a set of rugged, ambitious blokes to stand with me.
Hey, that's Finley.
He parted Desmond Wolfe and now he's going at it with the Dynamite Kid. This is crazy.
Mr. Finley, congratulations, sir. You are the first victim of the royal family, but certainly not the last.
Desmond Wolfe, you and the royal family, you thought you could attack Swoggle.
Yeah.
And you thought you could attack me and take us out.
No.
You think 2 on 1 is fair?
Nah. Yeah.
The 4 of you didn't get the job done.
Nah.
'Cause I'm here, and I'm ready. And me and Swoggle, we're gonna take you out.
Yeah.
We guarantee it.
Yeah.
See you in the ring, fellas.
Woo. Oh, here comes Desmond Wolfe. Super kick.
Oh, super. There goes our truth. Uh-oh, Finley's out, and now it looks like Hornswoggle is gonna suffer another beatdown. Oh no, this can't.
You think you know me?
So, I don't care how many chair shots it takes, this guy's gonna make a decision one way or the other. And he's either gonna join up with Team Canada, or he's gonna get his brains scrambled and end up muttering in a corner, laying in a fetal position. I've had about enough of you, Edge. Alright, we have a score to settle. Cause you're not one of them. You are a confused Canadian moron who needs to have some... Hey, guys!
Wade Barrett? That's a peculiar choice.
It sure is. It's David Hart Smith. I tried to talk to him earlier today, but he was having no parts of it. He's focused on this match. It's the Rated R Superstar Edge. He's thrust himself right into the middle of this feud with the royal family, and he's set his sights on David Hart Smith in particular. Especially after their confrontation in Piper's Pit.
Edge looks confident.
Whoa! David Hart Smith, he's not waiting for any... Wow, he's going right to work on Edge. He's got a lot of...
For the power slam.
Oh, hangs him up in the corner. Now he's just driving the knees into Edge's ribs. Oh, short clothesline. David Hart Smith drops the elbow.
David Hart Smith is picking him up.
He's got him up. He's just a powerhouse. And he's like, whoa! Flings Edge out of the ring. Let's take a look at this replay. Edge is gesturing towards all his fans. And David Hart Smith wanted to get right to work and just starts to beat Edge, who gets hung up in the ropes. Then he uses his power and just tosses Edge like a piece of garbage out of the ring onto the stage.
Edge looks shaky.
Edge looks dead. We might have to get that doctor away from Matt Morgan back to check on Edge.
Well, good thing he's next to the tombstone.
And Wade Barrett's starting to count. Oh, Edge makes it back in. But David Hart Smith is waiting for him. Edge really needs to get some... Oh! Look at that! Drops David Hart Smith, spins him around.
Oh, he's punching him on the top of the corner.
Looks like he's... Oh! Hurricanrana! Look at Edge! Edge turned it around. He's such a veteran. I've rarely seen that kind of athleticism from Edge.
Do you think he's going for a spear now that he's in the corner?
Wow, are you psychic? It's like you know what's gonna happen. Okay, Edge, he's waiting for it. David Hart Smith, he looks a bit groggy. And if history's any indicator, it's gonna be... Oh! Oh,
Bullhammer! Bullhammer!
Wade Barrett! And now, David Hart Smith trying to figure out what went wrong. And what happened. Wade Barrett tells him to cover it. And 2 and 3. Look at that! Wow! Edge is setting up for his signature maneuver, the spear. And as he gets halfway across the ring, Wade Barrett, I'm at a loss for words.
I totally did expect that.
Although now that you come to think about it, the referee did act a little funny.
When it picked Wade Barrett.
It did. It sounded like it was malfunctioning. And you have to go back and think about what Edge said during that interview. Oh, and Edge just took it right on the chin. Yeah, because Edge accused Desmond Wolf of tampering with the referee with that guy backstage, so maybe that's what was happening. There seems to be a bit of a disagreement between Wade Barrett and David Hart Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the newest member of the royal family, Mr. Wade Barrett. I don't need his help.
It doesn't seem like David Hart Smith is happy with the outcome of the match.
There definitely seems to be some tension, but we're going to have to save that for another time. Because right now we're going to go back to Egon for one last look at this dead-end cage match while our ring crew sets up for this main event.
Thank you, Shoni and Jack. And in a moment, we'll be joined by Armando Estrada to discuss some of the particulars as we head into tonight's main event. We already took a look at the actual structure of the dead-end steel cage death match, but one of the issues is who will be calling the action for this matchup, considering that the referator seems to need a bit of a tune-up. Here comes Armando now, and he can fill us in.
Good evening again, Mr. Egon. With regard to tonight's main event, I have personally hand-selected the only man sick and twisted and crazy enough to get in to that structure and try to maintain order with those three nuts. As far as the match goes, the way it works is this. A pinfall is needed for the win, but at given intervals, you will hear this sound, and then the referee will trigger the trap door, which will open and allow the participants to go inside and use the weapons. However, once they enter, the alarm will sound, and the referee will use this device to close the door, and they will be locked in. And this is the device right here, custom made from Bronco Lubitsch Industries. So this is how it will happen. And if you're ready, I'm ready, the people are ready, the world is ready, and here we go.
This happens to me.
And Armando's a genius because there's no one else more qualified to call a match of this barbaric nature than the middle-aged, well now senior-aged, and crazy Texan. And you see he's got that remote control that will trigger the opening and closing of the cage door when the alarm sounds. Who set this whole idea of the dead-end cage match in motion.
He's just feeling the barbed wire, like he wants to get to know it even better.
This guy is sick and twisted. And when we first saw him, he appeared popping out of the Undertaker's casket at the Hardcore Halloween event last year. This is the first time we've seen him in action since. Undertaker. This match has been in the works for over a year, and these two are going face to face, nose to nose, and I can only imagine the carnage we're gonna see. Oh, well, we have another participant.
When a man's heart is full of deceit, it burns up, dies, and a dark shadow falls over his soul. From the ashes of a once great man has risen a curse, a wrong that must be righted. He looked to the skies for a vindicator, someone to strike fear into the black hearts of the same man who created him. The battle between good and evil has begun. Against an army of shadows is a dark warrior, a purveyor of good, with a voice of silence. in the mission of justice. This is
Where did it go?
I don't know.
Wait, look at Harley. Harley's trying to get Abyss's attention for some reason.
Sting!
He's in the ring! He takes out the Undertaker, and then he hits Abyss with a clothesline, and everything's broken loose. Sting and the Undertaker going toe to toe.
Undertaker has him for the last ride.
Sting reversed it. Scorpion Death Drop. Scorpion Death Drop. Oh.
Gets kicked in the head by Abyss. Abyss throws him in the corner. Abyss runs at him.
And that's one of the things with these. Oh, the Undertaker with the spear catches Abyss, knocks him back. But that's one of the things when you have three men in a matchup, it's going to be hard to get the pin without the third man trying to disrupt the proceedings.
I know. That's why triple threat matches.
Wait, there's the alarm. And Terry Funk, he's just triggered the cage door. It's open.
Oh man, Abyss gets flipped inside the ring.
Hey look, the cage door closed before the Undertaker could enter. And now, the Undertaker's locked out and Sting and Abyss are just going at it.
Oh, Abyss just kicked Sting in the head.
Oh, and Sting catches Abyss in the face with the 2x4.
Oh man, he just clotheslined him into the barbed wire.
Let's take a look at some of this action. You notice that all the weapons are attached by barbed wire to the cage door. Sting was trying to get the 2x4. Abyss got the jump on him, but then Sting gets him right in the face with the 2x4, but the monster with the big clothesline.
It looks like Abyss is having some trouble getting up.
I think they both are. Abyss took a hard shot. Sting took a big clothesline, and the Undertaker's on the outside looking in.
He's just whoa.
There's the alarm again. Terry Funk uses the remote to open it up. Undertaker grabs Abyss. And he's setting him up.
The last ride.
Oh. Undertaker, just imagine the strength to get a man of Abyss's size up in the air.
Abyss is bleeding a lot.
Undertaker crawls over, going for the pin. 1, 2.
No.
Abyss kicks out. And if you're not yet, Sting is trapped inside the cage. So now the roles are reversed. Sting, and the barbed wire's cut his back open. But Sting is now not a participant in the match because he's trapped inside.
It looks like Sting is getting real mad.
And now the Undertaker, he's going to work on Abyss.
Looks like he's going for it on the top rope.
And if Sting can't get out of the cage, this match might be a... Wait, what's Harley doing?
What?
She's grabbing the Undertaker's leg so that he can't attack Abyss. Oh! And Abyss! Harley bought Abyss just enough time to get his senses together. But let's take a look at the Undertaker's phenomenal strength.
He just destroyed him.
And you would have thought that would have been enough for the pin, but it wasn't. And when the Undertaker went to the top rope, Harley grabbed his leg and look at Abyss. He gets up and then he just takes the Undertaker and himself over the top rope. Let's get back to live action.
Looks like a bad version of the spear.
Harley, she's moving around. She's trying to get to her man Abyss. And there goes the alarm. So now Sting's going to be released from the cage.
Sting, suicide dive into the corner.
Oh, and he got the Undertaker more than Abyss. Abyss grabs Sting, bangs his head off the... Uh-oh.
No. Oh, not the steel steps.
Oh, Undertaker kicks Abyss to avoid being squashed by the steps. Oh.
Oh, he slingshots him.
Sting. Oh, gut wrench suplex into the ring. Sting tries for the cover, but Abyss breaks up the count.
And Abyss punches him.
And now they're just going at it. Undertaker's up.
Oh, chops.
Oh, the best striker in the game. He's opening up that cut on Abyss's head, tries to fire him in. Abyss reverses.
Abyss runs in the corner like he did earlier in the match.
The avalanche to the Undertaker. Sting. Oh, gets caught. Black hole slam. And that might be it for Sting.
Oh, leg drop onto the top of Sting.
And once again, it's hard. It's hard to get the 3 count when you've got 3 people in the ring. There's always someone. Oh!
Oh, he picks him up.
Oh, Undertaker went for the choke slam and ended up reversing
the shock treatment from Abyss.
And sent Abyss face first into the barbed wire. And that's gotta be, just so painful. Now Undertaker's got Harley. He's tired of her interference, but she thumbs him in the eyes. And now look at Abyss.
Oh, his hand's bleeding.
In his head. And you know what happens when Abyss gets a sight of his own blood?
Oh! Undertaker tried to stop him, but for no avail.
And Abyss takes him down with the clothesline. And now instead of going for the pin, he's talking to Terry Funk. I think he's trying to instruct Terry Funk to open the cage door.
He's intimidating Terry Funk, but Terry Funk won't have it.
Oh! Sting interrupts. And there's the alarm. And so now the cage is open. Oh! Snake eyes!
The cage is open, but no one's going there.
Abyss is trying to drag the Undertaker to the cage, but time elapsed and the door closed. So he can't get in.
Now, Abyss is really angry at Terry Funk.
Terry Funk might have to defend himself, but he refuses to give... Oh! There goes Harley! She hits Terry Funk with a low blow, and now she's got the remote. She pops open, she opens up the cage door. And
Abyss is going to he's dragging Undertaker into the cage.
Harley closed the door, but now the Undertaker, he's trying to choke Abyss out. He seems to have the upper hand, hits him with a punch, and now he's looking for a weapon. Undertaker's got a bat, but Abyss has that 2-bar.
Oh, man, Undertaker just got whacked.
Oh, Abyss swinging for the fences.
Like Undertaker was the baseball.
So let's take a look. Abyss was trying to get the remote control so he could open up the cage. Harley took care of that with the low blow. She opens up the cage, and bad things ensue.
Oh, it looks like Undertaker was trying to get up, but to no avail.
Yeah, I mean, when Abyss is a huge man, and this is what did him in. Look at the shot that he takes to the face with the 2x4. Oh.
My gosh, if that cut open Abyss easily, man, Undertaker's face must be hurting right now.
It must be, but now what's the diabolical Abyss up to? He's got a chair.
Oh! He's just driving the chair into his face.
Oh, just repeated chair shots. Oh, no.
Undertaker's bleeding a lot.
He is, and now Abyss, he's motioning. He's talking to Harley, and again, you can see Sting's caught outside the cage. Harley, is that a ladder?
It is a ladder.
Sting and Terry Funk are arguing with each other and don't see what's going on behind them. Abyss has the ladder. Oh! Sting tried to grab the ladder, but he missed, and now I can only imagine what Abyss is up to.
Abyss and Undertaker have a crimson mask.
And the Undertaker just seems caught up in the bar.
Oh my gosh!
Abyss hits the Undertaker with his fist wrapped in a chain, and now he's climbing to the top of the cage. I don't know what he intends to do now. I hope it's not a repeat of what we saw happen to Evan Bourne, but you never know. He's looking to Harley for instruction. I think she wants him to throw the Undertaker out of the cage.
Undertaker's out. He It's Kane! He's come to help his brother!
And Terry Funk, I think, is trying to explain to Kane that he needs to leave the arena, but Kane, I don't think he's gonna be listening to Terry's. Uh-oh!
Oh, he just dropped him from 10 feet in the air.
Choke slam! And now Sting. Oh, look at this! Sting and Kane going toe-to-toe!
I think Sting's still frustrated they couldn't get into the cage.
Oh, but he got some of the cage right there, and now he's lifted up. Uh-oh!
Oh, Tombstone Piledriver!
Oh, and Kane is on a rampage! This is reminiscent of when he first appeared in the WWF years ago!
Oh, Kane, I don't think he can get in.
I don't know what he's planning, but he's locked eyes on Abyss, and now he's looking at that cage door. But this thing's constructed of steel and iron. I know Kane's strong, but what's he trying to do?
Is he really trying to do that?
Oh
my gosh!
Oh no!
He's ripped open the cage!
Oh no!
No!
Wow!
Oh my gosh!
Wait, Sting!
Oh, Sting!
And Sting! And now what's gonna happen because Kane, he didn't pull that door. Uh-oh, and he's locked eyes with Abyss again. And Abyss sees Kane.
Oh, Abyss should be afraid.
Here we go. But Kane's got that steel mask on. Oh, headbutt.
Oh, what's he doing?
Kane, look at the strength on Kane.
He's going for Piledriver?
Oh, a power bomb. Power bomb on all those weapons in the cage. Kane coming to the rescue of his brother, the Undertaker. And look at the devastation he's left in his wake. This is just... Oh,
what?
Wait a minute.
Terry Funk has a barbed wire iron.
A branding iron wrapped in barbed wire. Hits Kane in the back of the head, takes him out. Oh, pulls the Undertaker down off the ladder.
Undertaker isn't even conscious. Now he's just pulling barbed wire out of the cage.
Terry Funk is out of his mind.
He's just lashing them with the barbed wire.
Look at this. What? He's insane. Now he's going up the ladder. Wow, Terry Funk. Even at his age, he's impressive.
He's a crazy old man.
Completely. Totally insane and right at home in this matchup. Look at him. What the? Oh! Moonsault onto the barbed wire. Oh, Terry Funk. He's out of his mind. And listen to the crowd.
My gosh, you guys don't have any more children.
This is Oh, look at him. Look at what he's done to his body. Terry Funk.
Fruits and mash.
Terry
Fruits and mash.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the JJWA Hardcore Halloween.